Hey guys, welcome to the Thomas Master, and today in this video we're going to be playing more Danganronpa. I'm recording this now because I didn't in that video, because this is part 2 of the first video. If you didn't watch it, then you better go on down and make sure you watch it right now, because you're not going to understand what's happening at all. So go watch it and enjoy the video, guys. Hopefully. Let me know. Okay. So she was doing his thing, and then, so when she noticed, and then went to the thing, went to the went in, another room, door, that happened, death, that happened, dropped the dumbbell, went crazy, went stupid, changed the posters. Book. Man, I'm killing it. Changed it. Look at the girls' locker room. Wait. Okay. And then in here. That.
Here's exactly what happened.
That was right.
First,
okay.
Let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Progress.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
True. What do you... okay. Fucking... wait. So... Okay, I think I got
After
it.
all, using one of those, a boy... And that's exactly how the killer did it.
I just didn't notice that there was more stuff at the end.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation,
Which we still
making
don't
things
know.
even more
Wow.
complicated.
Cool.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Cool, cool.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence.
Cool.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Oh, yeah.
Wait! No! This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof!
Got
I need
it.
proof! You can't pin any of this on him!
Sure. Fever time and nega time. I got this.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong!
I can't
I
tell.
won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote!
Okay, okay. Fuck you. I can't give up.
I refuse to give up yet!
Okay. Come on. You know that. Okay, let me try and okay. Okay. So something might happen if we do it at the same time.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Oh my god, I'm dreaded.
I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Got him. I'm sorry.
If
I'm
my
sorry.
thinking
Why do you
so
guys watch
far
me?
is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Damn. Cool, let's go.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna...
Cool, okay. Oh my god. That was intense feeling.
What?
We literally didn't know who it was until literally the last second. I don't remember if the last one was like that, in all honesty. Yes, it is so. The bucket that killed Chihiro Fujisaki is Mado Awada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're trending very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then,
Well, looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so let me explain on his behalf.
actually...
So this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can have the control to fast forward the text. I want to hear it. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. An extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He did things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. Take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen this way as his way out. No, nobody will ever be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority had already taken root deep inside of him. It was not so easily weeded out. As now, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, you no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro's actually a boy.
Hey,
No, suddenly Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Though I doubt those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
But...
So maybe we can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell... Oh, makes sense now. Annoyingly, use the threat I discovered to motivate myself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to
So to
change.
get stronger and accept who I am. So that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... That day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good task for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. It sure was! The Beckett gang had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he'd confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it would help me, or maybe talking to Mondo about it would give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That's his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made for Chihiro. Huh? Did what? Did what he did? That's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room.
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that's the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But...
How does moving the body keep a secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room. Once it started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? That's so wholesome, though! I mean, apart from killing him, but... Then Mondo did all this to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why? What'd he do it? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trust each other, right? Sorry, why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having our embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it might kill
You're
someone.
wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
Oh.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang that makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo even ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Day, the older brother. Number one in the gang, and his number two is younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hand. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whisper of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I
gotta get stronger than Dea. Just one time, no matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. On the night of this amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... So how did he kill him? Because he just because he shot. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his older brother's fault, but Dan never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men. Gotcha. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Dea was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then lovely and hateful Monokuma has some feeling of the abandoned secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death and the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with some kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself to a rock-hard lump of anxiety, weighed down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Cheer asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why not? Why are you telling me all this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you kept the secret all this time, right? When I found out you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what, you're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell him my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was just of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why do you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
I am strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. Honey, I don't remember thinking anything after that. When I woke up again, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
I killed Chihiro.
I killed
Even
Chihiro.
after all this time. I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He had that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what you say. Oh my god, sorry guys. Do you see hope anywhere there? Because I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say it again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. So is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishment is fast approaching. Punishing. You mean execution?
Well now,
That's what I
well
promised you,
now,
right?
well now.
The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Oh, hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
He's gonna be run over, probably.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said worry.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Damn. Game over. Mondo's been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Quickly, time to say if you were disturbed by graphic images, look away. I like the hairstyle on Monokuma. The Cage of Death. So fucking weird. Got turned to fucking butter. That is a sad way to go. Laugh at death and your soul forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Man. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. But Byakuya,
What is
you're
this?
completely insane, you know that? A game, one of our friends is dead, do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course you do, because the game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except
however,
that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't that obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library, as usual.
honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That will never matter to me. I don't recall agreeing to
there
it.
is nothing to be done.
I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late. As I returned to my room, when I stumbled upon her, found him coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
You actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. Didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
Sure, you're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend him a helping hand. Thought it would liven things up. You know that's to liven things up?
See.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack and Toko, we decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But
But damn man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been too, right? Obviously, I would have revealed the truth before I reached that point. Of course. Dagger turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to form an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
Something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know this punishment, this is prayer. It's not just for you. This punishment is a gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. This punishment meant to tram all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Me?
What the heck? Damn it!
Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every stupid thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going to stand alone as a victor. And everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how
Surely you
exciting!
understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying adventure. Shut up. I've never stooped to a level childish criminal like you. Let me say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
Ooh,
up!
so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Messed up, man. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Yeah, I bet.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster.
Is this person the mastermind?
It. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one more thing I'd like to ask.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
What? So... Okay, maybe that person's not the mastermind? But... 10 now, yeah. So they're supposed to... So the mastermind is one of us. Okay. Well, in all honesty, I think that's gonna have to be it for this episode. It's been an hour-long episode. Alright, well, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's crazy episode. We finally figured out who the killer was. And again, I am sorry for making these past 4 Danganronpa episodes into weird parts. I don't know if I've explained it this episode, I don't remember, but I know in the past one, I talked about how I'm trying a new schedule, trying new things out. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying that. It's kind of helping me push more content out. I'm going to try to figure something out with some YouTube shorts as well, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe some highlight reels. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this change up of content a little bit, trying to help me grow a little bit more. We'll see about it. We'll see if it works out. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.